proudly covering all of northeastern and central Pennsylvania. This is Eyewitness News at 6 a.m.
Home invasions and sexual assaults that span 2 counties, and now the search is on for a suspect in a crime spree.
Plus, getting a city out of distress and fast. The mayor's plans that some are saying just too optimistic.
From the field straight to your mouth, it's peak strawberry season. We're learning what you need to know about picking the right one.
Looks delicious. Well, good morning on this Thursday, June 22nd. I'm Kelly Byrne.
And I'm Chris Langway. She's pretty bold, though. I would have the heebie-jeebies that I'll wash them off first, you know? But,
well, it looks so good, and it's this early in the morning. It needs strawberries.
You don't get much fresher than that, I don't think. We're going to check in with meteorologist Stefano DiPietro up on the roof, and a perfect weather to go out and do something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Today's going to be fantastic. Very similar to yesterday. Now, there was that shower thunderstorm that popped up in the afternoon, but today that doesn't happen until really this evening. We're talking around 6, 7, 8 o'clock. So a lot of the day does end up dry. Let's go ahead and look at your forecast and get you out the door now, though. And temperatures are in the 50s and some spots even down to the 40s in the higher elevations. New Albany at 52, Stroudsburg 54, Tamaqua 55, Williamsport 57. Satellite and radar still showing plenty of sunshine. The clouds mixing in at this point, and there'll be a mix of clouds and sun as we go through the remainder of the day today. Here's your eyewitness weather forecast. We'll go through the day with the day planner. By 8 o'clock, 64 and mostly sunny. By the afternoon, 84. It's warmer with clouds and sun. Not muggy today, but take a look by 8 o'clock. We're near 80 and a shower or thunderstorm trying to move through. Now, when I come back downstairs in a couple of minutes, Chris and Kelly, we are going to track out that shower or storm with the full eyewitness weather forecast.
All right, thank you, Stefano.
State police in central Pennsylvania are looking for the man responsible for home invasions and sexual assaults across 2 counties.
Investigators say the crime spree targeting women has happened in Columbia and Northumberland counties. They say the suspect is a white man in his 30s or 40s. He has a medium build. Troopers also believe he may have access to multiple vehicles.
The victims were restrained during these assaults, and in some cases, the victims were transported from their residence and assaulted at a separate location. Investigation suggests the offender may have observed his victims for a period of time prior to each of the attacks.
The state police say you should report any suspicious activity in your neighborhood and lock your doors and windows at night. Pennsylvania Crime Stoppers is hoping that a $10,000 reward will help put the man in prison.
A body is found in an abandoned home, and now police consider it a homicide. Wilkes-Barre police say the discovery was made in the basement of this building on South Franklin Street on Wednesday. The corpse had several stab wounds. The victim has not yet been identified.
A brutal way to die. That's what police are saying about the death of Gary Marchok. Investigators say Michael Marchok beat his own father to death. Security sensors show Michael was in the home for less than 10 minutes when the beating took place. Close friends of the Marchok family say Michael has battled many demons, including drugs. The people we spoke with who live in the area where it happened are still in shock.
What could he have done that was so bad that his own son would want to kill him? It's heartbreaking.
Police say Michael Marchok is still at large. His credit card has been tracked near Philadelphia.
Police are looking for 2 men responsible for an armed robbery at a local bank. This happened at the PNC Bank on Main Street in Avoca Wednesday afternoon. You can see the 2 men here who police say covered their faces, entered the building, and showed employees their guns. Police say the men had tattoos on their hands and fingers. They got into a black 4-door Chevy with an unknown amount of cash. And if you know anything, you're asked to call police.
Another skimming device has been found at a gas station in our area. West Mahanoy Township Police say the device was attached to a pump at Exxon along Altman Boulevard. If you paid at that pump and that station on the 18th or 19th of June, you should check your bank statements.
Police in Kingston are on the lookout for a trailer thief who was caught on camera. Take a look at this video. This shows a man taking the trailer from the rear of Amber Lantern Bar on Market Street. This happened last Tuesday night around 9 o'clock. If you recognize the person in this video or the trailer, call police.
The Pocono Mountain Regional Police Department is mourning the death of one of their own. On Wednesday, K9 Nico passed away from health complications after a routine vehicle search with his handler, Corporal Matt Nero. Nico was involved in many high-profile cases. This year, he found 48 kilograms of cocaine inside a trailer and helped capture a homicide suspect from Virginia.
And obviously, the whole department, feels the loss. And, Nico is just a fantastic dog.
Nico was also an important asset to other local departments needing canine assistance. Pocono Mountain Regional has another dog to work with, but officers say out of respect for Nico, they won't be looking to replace him for some time. Children and teens impacted by the prison system could get back on the right path if a proposed bill becomes law. It's called the Charitable Trust. Grants and scholarships will go to programs that will help kids and teens dealing with issues related to family members being in prison. If it becomes law, this will be the first program of its kind in the country.
All we're trying to do is take care of something that is extremely obvious and extremely necessary.
There are 81,000 children in Pennsylvania who have a parent in prison. The trust would be funded by donations and vendors who have contracts with the Department of Corrections.
The mayor of Scranton says he wants to get the city out of distressed status in half the time it's expected to take. Bill Courtwright says having the exit plan is great, but he wants to get the city back on track and fast. Last night, a meeting on the issue was attended by people who are not as optimistic.
If anybody falls for this crap, that things are going to be better after distress, how could they be better? We still have the same debt. If nothing else, it's going to be worse.
The coordinator has received some.
Scranton has been a financially distressed city since 1992. In this Eyewitness News follow-up, Wilkes-Barre city leaders say their letters asking nonprofits to pay for city services are getting some responses. Those letters went to social service agencies, churches, and businesses who are tax exempt. Now we've learned that the city has received about $5,000 from those groups so far. The city currently gets about $470,000 in these kind of pilot payments, but they hope to increase that to $540,000 next year.
Schuylkill County's only homeless center is going through some changes. A new director has taken over. She brings a fresh set of eyes to the My Father's House and has a lot of goals. First on her agenda is to get showers at the center in Pottsville open to the homeless community. About 15 homeless people go to that center daily. And at the center, they are able to get clothes, food, and computer access.
What we want to do is try to find them temporary shelter and help them find more permanent housing, help them get jobs. Sometimes they don't have driver's license or social security cards. Help them obtain the services they need to move forward in the next chapter of their life and be successful.
The shelter opened in fall of 2015. Until now, it's been operated by Albert Nastasi. He has stepped down and given the opportunity to the new director.
Well, a pool in Lackawanna County hopes to reopen this morning after it was forced to close for some repairs. Since Monday, the swimming pool at Lackawanna State Park closed after an American Disability Act railing broke. So crews had to drain the entire pool and close off that area. Crews hope to have that pool back open by 11 o'clock this morning.
Sure, a lot of kids are excited about it reopening.
I'm sure they're bummed, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the time is 6:08. Still ahead on Eyewitness News, a sentimental journey to Clinton County.
We'll have more on the reunion of sorts for plane enthusiasts around the nation.